Clayson kicks in towards Harding, and Harding takes the mark opposed to Boganovic.
He's in top form, Harding.
He'll drop punt this ball down the scoreboard side of the ground. Buckley in front, McGovern with him, and it's gone across the line and out of play.
Well, once again, East Fremantle starting slowly, but West Perth not getting goals on the board. Remember, they're kicking with the breeze, and they'll need to get 4 or 5 in front with this breeze blowing down their end of the ground.
Boganovic and Harding, even Stevens in the ruck there. They both got a punch into that one. And the umpire pays a free kick here in the pack to East Fremantle. The man at the bottom was Stephen Green. And he got a high tackle according to the umpire signal. Kicks into the centre of the ground. Alderton and Kerr. Alderton plays it up towards centre half forward, and a lucky break. It's Comerford. Comerford draws the man, puts the ball over to Bell, the rover, up towards full forward. That's a goal. Mark Shaw with a handball now towards Valley. Oh, Valley, a nice swerve out of trouble. Puts the ball down towards the half-forward line, but McGovern reads it well and takes the mark for West Perth. Playing well, McGovern at centre half-back. Kicks it towards the centre. Billy Jones from behind. Taps the ball away from Managlio.
Oh, class.
Harding gets caught. Mark Valley pulled off the ball. Kicked forward by Perrin off the side of the boot towards Comerford and Ellis. Coming through is Clayson. No, it's Brennan. Brennan kicks towards centre half-forward. Big man up and no one could mark it. It's very hard to mark today in the wet and windy conditions. Stephen Green has missed it. Oh, and he got someone behind the play. McGovern races into square up. It's a West Perth free. That player's on the ground, but he'll be okay.
Yeah, very crude tackle there by Stephen Green. And because the ball was some 10 metres away.
It's Damon, the back pocket player, who's got the free kick, number 10.
Yes, Damon had his eye on the ball, and a very crude high tackle from Stephen Green. And West Perth players very quick to respond. They're
dangerous, those tackles. The ball handball towards Hendricks, who's messed it up. Gets away with it. Plays it to McGovern, who's messed it up. McGovern goes for the handball, but it's taken by Renstead. He handballs onto Kerr. And the umpire pays a free kick. He reckons that Kerr was being held without possession, and Kerr's got the free. Just forward to the right centre wing. Puts the ball low into the forward pocket. And it's East Fremantle's Mitchell on the 50-metre line. Glenn Mitchell now with a high kick. It's swerving back. Alexander's down there. So's Nelson. Nelson's touched it. Alexander's got it. And Alexander kicks a goal. That was well read off the knock-on by Nelson. And now there's a wrestle down there in the goal square. But East Fremantle have hit the front. Hendricks with the kick-off. Goes to the scoreboard side. And it's at the back of the packed mountain. And there's a push in the back decision there. Wilson will get the free kick. Wilson with a short pass finds his teammate Renstead.
It's good tactics trying to bring Renstead into the game. He's been a quiet player.
Renstead kicks wide of centre half forward. McGovern tries to dive on the ball and tie it up, and the umpire will bounce it.
16 minutes gone.
2-1 East Fremantle, 1-3 West Perth. Boganovic, hits it brilliantly down to Perrin. He kicks towards centre half forward. Wide of Comerford and Ellis. Coming through, Doug Sims pushes it towards Managlio, and Managlio gets a high tackle and will take the free kick about 60 metres from goal.
Well, West Perth definitely getting in after that hard ball quicker than East Fremantle. They're getting the front position and they're winning the free kicks.
Managlio goes for a shot. Oh, what a beautiful torpedo. Could clear the pack. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's bounced through the last 3 metres. A magnificent kick by Managlio.
Don't see that
short
often.
Pass towards Warwick and Boganovic. Kerr goes for the soccer kick. Gets a second chance now. Roger Kerr. Oh, runs out of space. Managlio blocked him. Picked up by Warwick. Warwick kicks to the left half forward flank. Doug Sims is after the ball. Still in play. Avery. With him is Clayson. Avery puts it up towards Comerford. With him is Browning. And Browning's given away the free kick.
Desperation, paying dividends. Well played, Graham Comerford. Missed the ball, went straight in after it, got his body over the ball, and for Browning to get a go at it, he had to interfere. He did. And Comerford, usually a pretty good kick at goal.
Comerford will kick from 25 metres, 60-degree angle. You can see plenty of daylight between the sticks. West Perth lead by 2 points as he takes the shot. Oh, that's a nice, neat kick straight through the centre. West Perth 3-3. That's 21. Lead East Fremantle 2-1-13. And the ball kicked into play by Perrin. And Alderton takes the mark on the half-back flank. Alderton a high kick, hoping to get distance. Ellison, Sims, Mugavin taps the ball out to Managlio. Managlio plays it strongly. This is Perrin. Pushed out by Bell towards Sims. Sims, 25 metres from goal, fires it in. Beautiful kick, straight through for the major score. Nelson and Harding and Nolan. It comes to Cassidy. Oh, kicked out of the pack by Nelson. Ellis missed it. Doug Sims has got it. Oh, Browning has bumped him solidly. Coming through Ellis, he's lost the ball. Sims nearly got it again, but now it's Clayson. And Clayson finds Holt. Holt out wide.
Oh, good pass.
Stephen Green's played on. Hooks the ball up towards the half-forward line. Mugavin in front of Buckley. Buckley spoils. Kerr has lost the ball. Pushed out by Buckley to Buckley. Mugavin can't hold it. Wasn't 10 metres anyway. Kerr has blanketed the hand pass. Picked up by Mountain. Mountain kicks towards the centre and Renstead takes the mark for East Fremantle. 4-4 West Perth, 3-1 East Fremantle as Renstead kicks to centre half forward. Wilson goes up in front. Ball comes through to Ellis. Ellis shovels it on now. An opportunity here for Rankin. Rankin puts it right up into the forward pocket, and it's Jones who takes the mark for the East Fremantle side.
He doesn't waste any kicks at all, does he, young Rankin? David Rankin, I don't know what he's doing up there. He's obviously followed a rover down. And that is always to East Fremantle's advantage.
Billy Jones taking the shot from 45 metres out. It's a powerful drop punt. Oh, it's a brilliant kick by Billy Jones. It's cleared the pack and gone through for the major score. That's a beautiful kick into the breeze. Clinton Browning, long kick. Well over the half-back line. Ellis in front. Knocked away by Warwick. Managlio couldn't read it off the ground. This is Mountain. Mountain inside the 50-metre line. It goes right up to full forward. Avery in front. Can't hold the mark. Scouting after the football now is Perrin. Perrin hooks back at goal, but goes only as far as Stephen Green. And he kicks back onto the half-back flank in the wide-open spaces. Comerford is first to get there. Bit slow to get rid of the ball, but gets it on, and Warwick takes the mark. Dean Warwick about 55 metres from goal. No hope of reaching from there. Kicks the long one up towards the square. Clinton Browning, and he takes a good mark for East Fremantle. Very good in the air, Clinton Browning. Gets a 15-metre penalty now. Kicks it short and finds Shaw. That's what had me filled, Keith. He's wearing a long-sleeve Guernsey, Shaw.
Yes.
Yeah, goes up towards centre half forward. Buckley and Mugavin bounced off Buckley's chest. There's a kick by Renstead. Up towards full forward. Alexander's there. Oh, the ball knocked away by Damon, then by Nelson. Now it's Hendricks chasing. Sockers the ball past Cassidy, but Kerr wins the race to the ball. Renstead takes a shot from inside 50 metres, back into an open goal, straight through for full points. And East Fremantle hit the front. 5 goals, 1 to West Perth, 4 goals, 6. Through comes Kerr. Oh. Sockers a shot at goal. It's coming right across the face of the sticks. And Mugavin will clear for West Perth. No pressure on him at all. He goes for the pass now, finds Lockman. Good kick by Mugavin. One of the best men on the ground so far, Noel Mugavin at centre half back for West Perth. Lockman kicks towards the centre, straight to Renstead. Why would you want to do that, son? Renstead bangs East Fremantle back into attack, and Buckley takes the mark just outside the 50-metre zone.
That should be a confidence builder for the young man.
Fancy
his first kick, is it?
Yes, Fancy Lockman kicking the ball back towards the centre from out of here near the wing.
Kicking into the breeze.
Buckley feels he can make it. He kicks it high. It's a nice kick right up onto the goal line. Alexander.
I think it's a mark.
No, it's a point.
Oh.
Completed the mark behind the goal line, according to the umpire. East Fremantle of 5-2. West Perth of 4-6.
Well, no doubt Dennis Cometti will get a runner out to Lockman very short. He'll be surprised if he doesn't.
Sterrett is playing on the half-forward flank. Buckley still playing centre half-forward. Kick off by Hendricks. Alderton pushes his opponent in the back, Harding, and he's got the free kick.
He had no chance anyway, George.
Harding had the front spot.
Did he ever?
Kicks it long, right up towards the square. Alexander from behind taps it on brilliantly. Shot at goal by Mitchell. A full pointer. There goes Harding against Comerford, and from behind Shane Ellis wins the knock. Socket forward by Shaw of East Fremantle, missed by Wilson. Picked up by Alderton. Alderton through to Warwick. Warwick gets the hand pass through to Muggovan, playing with great authority at centre half back. He kicks it up towards the half forward flank. Clayson's missed it. Billy Jones goes in with a tackle on the West Perth player who didn't have the ball. It's a free kick to Avery.
Once again, it's the West Perth player.
And 15 metres, Keith.
Yes, it's the West Perth player who wanted the ball more than his East Fremantle opponent. And once again, he's been paid the dividend of a free kick.
Well, he'd have a rough chance from here, Avery, but only rough because when he kicks the ball, he'll be about just over 40 metres from goal. Kicking into the southwesterly breeze.
Advice from Cummins.
It's not the most powerful kick in the league. Let's see whether he can put in a good one. Oh, that's not a bad kick. He got onto that one, and the 15 metres made all the difference. West Perth go to 5-6, trailing East Fremantle 6-3. Kerr across towards centre half forward from behind Damon. Nelson's missed it. Oh, pushed out by East Fremantle. And Stephen Green takes the shot from 30 metres out. He's off the side of the boot. Through from the point. Makes East Fremantle score 6-4, leading West Perth 5-6.
Very high-class game of football here. Some good football from both sides in these conditions.
Bogdanovic kicks off to the outer side. The target is Bell. Coming in as Wilson now with no opposition. 50 metres from goal, Wilson. Gets bumped over the boundary line. A nice bump over there by by Wayne Damon, number 10. Otherwise, Wilson would have posed some threat there of kicking a goal. Bogdanovic got his fist into that. Wasn't really an effective tap. Alderton going in trying to get possession, but Wilson gets it out. Goes to Shaw. Shaw kicks towards full forward. Hendricks in front. Oh, taken by Valley. Is it Valley? He's put it through for a goal.
Valley.
And they go out wide to Alderton. And Alderton loads up for a long kick up into the forward line, hoping that somebody can mark it. Nelson interferes with Ellis, and Ellis will take a free kick. I think they're falling well short. No, it's Browning to take the free kick. Falling well short of the required standard in the forward line, West Perth, in the second quarter. From behind Holt, in front Lockman. Muggovan comes in, taken by Holt. Puts it out in front of Renstead. Here's danger, 50 metres from goal. A long shot by Renstead. Oh, great bit of football by the East Fremantle centreman for another goal.
Kick number 11 for Noel Muggovan.
Muggovan out towards the right centre wing. Kickett gets in front and takes the mark. Brennan was his opponent. Kickett's played on. Oh, he nearly kicked it into the umpire, but he's booted the ball straight to Shane Ellis.
Very near thing for the umpire there.
Shane Ellis back towards centre half forward for East Fremantle. Holt got in front, couldn't take the mark. Blocked by O'Brien. East Fremantle get it through to Renstead. It was a knock on from Wilson. Renstead shot at goals, a beauty. Oh, and Hendricks marks right on the goal line.
Good mark that one. Used strength to break clear.
He was desperate there.
Yes, Valley was trying to keep him out.
He prevented Renstead's third goal there. Mifka goes for the mark and drops it. Alderton now. Mifka must have come onto the half-back flank on the outer side. Ball bounces past Derrett and the Warwick. Comes to Wilson. Tackled by Warwick. Now it's Nolan. Nolan can't get round the man. Renstead runs into a brick wall. Shovels the ball out. And it's an opportunity for Cassidy. Cassidy with a screw punt. Oh, it's a good screw punt. Mitchell from behind and the ball's hit the post. Nelson now kicks off. Gee, that could bring rain. Harding's under it. Takes the mark. He's just too good for the West Perth big men.
You hit the nail right on the head, George.
Harding, long kick up into the goal square. Danger for West Perth. Hendricks claims the mark this time and gets paid.
Well, West Perth need a flurry of goals and one can't see where they're going to come from.
They're getting no drive from the midfield at all, Keith. Oops. Cleared away by Mifka.
Good mark.
The mark taken by Billy Jones. Infielder Renstead. Kickett bumps him, but Renstead gets the kick in. O'Brien from behind. He was too small, however. Chance for Valley. Nice snap, son. What a beautiful snap by Mark Valley. Straight through for a goal. East Fremantle go further ahead. 10-15 to West Perth 6-8. Perrin it is. Long kick up towards full forward. Comerford the target. Good mark. Yes, he was going to get the free kick anyway against Brennan for over the shoulder. He's right in front, Comerford. And here's the replay.
Comerford showing good strength. Very difficult for Browning. never taking his eye off the ball, boring back strongly and shooting from about 30, 35 metres.
Right in front. If he misses this, it'll be all over for West Perth, I suspect. It's close to the goalpost, and it's just scraped in for full points. Knocked away by Valley from O'Brien. In goes Warwick for West Perth. Puts the ball out onto the wing to Mifka. Mifka trying to draw the man.
The
handball's a bit short to Bradmore. Now it's Managlio. Managlio hooks it up into the pocket. Browning and kick it. Sims takes a pot shot at goal. That's a beautiful punt kick by Sims. He's hooked that ball back. It was almost a reverse punt for the left footer.
Unbelievable.
And he's hooked it through from the wrong pocket for a left footer. Yes, this is a side to play. Nelson and Harding, even Stevens. O'Brien couldn't get a kick in. In goes Cassidy. Tackled by Managlio and pulled off the kick. Is it Bradmore? No, it was Lockman who missed the ball down there. Here's a kick upfield by Wilson. Right up to full forward. Great mark by Valley. Valley has taken a terrific mark about 10 metres out. What a leap.
Reminiscent of that Victorian mark the other night, George. Have a look at it. Going back with the flight of the ball. The most courageous marks you can go for. That is one of the marks of the year for sure.
In goes Valley and takes the shot and drills it through. East Fremantle 11-15 and West Perth 8-10.
Valley's third goal to this quarter, and that really was sensational stuff by Mark Valley.
Harding with a big knock straight to Stephen Green. That's the way to do it out of the middle. He puts it out the left half forward and Wilson takes the mark. Wilson shovels the ball on now to Jones. Jones takes a shot at goal. Another one coming up. Oops, and Valley's taken the mark. There's no score. It's a mark to Valley. He took the mark just before the goal line. The kick from Wilson would have gone through, but now Mark Valley has a chance to kick his fourth goal. In he goes, takes the shot, makes no mistake, and East Fremantle have nearly sewn it up. Managlio boots to centre half forward. Kicker is outnumbered. Browning's got the football, threw it away, goes to Doug Sims, he's lost it. Jones comes through again, knocks it out in front of Perrin. Perrin shoots from 40 metres. Good try by Brian Perrin, and he brings up a goal. Well, that'll ease the deficit a fraction, but they're a long way behind West Perth, kicking with a breeze in this third quarter. They're 9 goals 10. That's 64, trailing East Fremantle 12-16, 88.
Been a very strong player for West Perth, Perrin. He looks a very likely type. I thought Doug Sims played well then too. He went in hard for his ball, kept pushing it forward, and that allowed the West Perth runners to come through as a group, and eventually it was Perrin who picked it up and ran into an open goal. But better play there by West Perth.
In the other game, it's Claremont 10-11, Subiaco 6-1. Nelson outrucks Harding for once. Grenstead finishes up with the ball, however, out wide to Jones. Jones goes for a long, low one up towards Alexander, knocked away by Boganovic. Now it's Lockman. Lockman up onto the wing towards Mifka. With him is Kerr. Mifka takes a good mark. He can play on to Mugovan. Mugovan over the top to Managlio.
Go long, the goal square's open.
Managlio from 60 metres, dropping short, Browning up. Sims, play on, disputed mark, Zellis, grabbed by Sims, play on, handball back by Comerford, and here's O'Brien kicking a goal for West Perth. Nice bit of cooperative football on the forward line that time. Rankin now with the ball in the back pocket, puts it down the outer side, Wilson and O'Brien interferes with him. Went too early and obstructed the East Fremantle player, who's got the free and the benefit of a 15-metre penalty, which he does not want to take. Because he can pass the ball to Nolan, who's dropped it. Gets caught by Warwick. Play on, says the umpire. Nolan knocks it on. Harding comes in, and Nelson scoops the ball away from him, but Renstead goes in. Gets the ball clear. Now it's pushed through by Wilson. O'Brien will get it for West Perth. Shovels the ball back to Campbell. Campbell puts it down the outer wing. Oh, too far for Mugovan. The ball socket forward by East Fremantle, by Sterrett. Holding the ball. West Perth have got the free kick. It'll go to Perrin. Very good tackler. Perrin up towards the half-forward line. Bradmore, he should have held that. Handballed away by Sterrett. And breaking it up is Brennan now with a handball to Kerr. Kerr draws the man over to Stephen Green. Bit of a box on behind the play. Doug Sims is in it as Green runs up to the 50-metre line. He's trying to do too much. Now he gives it to Wilson. Wilson on now to Cassidy. Cassidy shoots at goal. Wrong side of the post. Brings up only a point. And still the melee on here on the clubhouse side on the wing. They've broken it up now. Doug Sims and Brad Moore were in it.
And Doug Sims got all he deserved there, George.
What was that, Keith?
Well, he was being shepherded off and he grabbed the East Fremantle player by the hair.
There's
girl stuff for mine.
Kicked by Nelson. Almost onto the centre wing and Mithka's mark. Play on, says the umpire, because it was a touch ball. Over it comes to Alderton. Alderton through to O'Brien. O'Brien over the top now to Warwick. He'll get caught. Oh, he rides the bump well. Puts the ball through to Perrin at centre half forward. 50 metres from goal. He's in two minds. Gets round Sterrett. Nice efforting. Takes the shot from 35 metres. Now what's he done? He's kicked only a point. And West Perth sadly needed a goal there. They go to 10-12. East Fremantle 12-17. Rankin's kick goes to the outer side and East Fremantle have the mark in the back pocket. Kick from Jones goes upfield. Harding couldn't hold it. With him is Bradmore. Wilson's got it for East Fremantle. Now Nolan. Nolan kicks high up to centre half forward. Out comes Browning. Takes the mark. He's been switched up into the forward line now in the latter half of this third quarter. Clinton Browning. There's 22 and a half minutes gone. The lead is 17 points to East Fremantle as there goes the pass and hits Cassidy on the chest, and Cassidy will shoot from about 35 metres.
I like the way East Fremantle rebound when the going gets a little tough. West Perth got a run on and to kick 2 or 3 goals, or should have kicked 2 or 3 goals. They kicked 2.
Cassidy usually kicks these. Oh, he stabbed at that one. He's hooked it and kicked a point. He didn't follow through at all. 12-18 East Fremantle. West Perth 10-12. That's 90 points to 72.
Yes, East Fremantle bounced back. They bounced back very strongly against Claremont last week.
Nelson with a long kick again to the outer side of the ground, and O'Brien takes the mark. Oh, he's played on. The handball was blanketed by Renstead, who's played a great game. Kerr now goes in, drops the mark. Doug Sims's kick is blanketed, but it comes back to him. A handball to Hendricks. Hendricks shovels it on to Perrin. Perrin, a long handball to Managlio.
He's a good shot at goal.
45 metres out, drop, punt, close to the goal post. I think it's in. Yes, a full pointer by Managlio. Now West Perth creeping up now. They're 11 goals, 12, 78. East Fremantle 12-18, 90. We're at the 24-minute mark. Knocked by Bogdanovic, goes to Renstead. He gets the clearing kick to the half-forward line. Billy Jones has overrun it. Harding comes through with Mugovan. Pushes the ball through now. This is Wilson. Harding's hurt his knee, I think, as Wilson takes a shot at goal. It's offline. Browning's down there. Collides with the point post. The ball's gone out on the full. And the free kick back into play will be taken by Lockman. There's Harding trying to flex his leg as Lockman kicks towards the half-back flank, and it's a free kick to East Fremantle for in the back. Wilson to take the kick on the right half-forward flank.
Oh, gee, he's covering some ground, Wilson.
He's been a good player in this third term.
Kick number 6 in this third quarter for Peter Wilson.
Short pass to Green. He's about 60 metres from goal. He'll go for a short pass. And East Fremantle wrap it up through Mitchell. No, Rankin. That's the back pocket player. He's up in the forward line.
So is Browning.
How do you follow the football these days?
There's been so many moves today that it's been absolutely impossible.
55 metres out from goal. It's a nice kick, dropping short. Oh, Browning hooks it back and kicks a goal. That's the way to do it. Clinton Browning. Well, East Fremantle are finding no trouble in kicking goals into the breeze. That's their 5th for the quarter. They're 13-18, 96. West Perth 11-12, 78.
Well, Browning, Rankin, very capable players on the forward line. I think Rankin most likely followed a rover down. He's done that 2 or 3 times today. He did it several times last week, and it's a pretty usual ploy now in sides to put 2 rovers on the ball. But he's a very dangerous player to lead into the play, and of course Browning no stranger to the forward line.
Nolan's in the ruck, out rucks Bogdanovic that time, and the umpire now will bounce it again. West Perth running out of time with the breeze in this third quarter. We're already about 1 minute at a time on now. Bogdanovic wins this knock. Bell goes after it, number 33, but taken off him by Ellis. Now Renstead gets another kick out wide. Stephen Green couldn't take the mark. Joining in is Damon. Damon runs round Rankin. gets the ball up towards the half-forward line. Renstead, kick it. Sterrett, long, nice handball to Stephen Green. He's got a teammate in the loose. Handball from Rankin over to Wilson. Raymond catches him.
Holding the ball.
He put the ball down, got grabbed. That's a free. He should have handballed it away. He signals to the umpire that he did hand pass it with the fist. The umpire will have not a bar of it. 15 metres against him now. Umpire always wins, Keith.
Yes, he certainly does, George. And Wilson still going crook, but the 15 metres applied. And
Mark Shaw's on the mark now. Wilson decided he'd be better off out of that scene.
I'm sure everybody agrees with him from the East Fremantle camp.
Nelson now gets a kick after receiving the hand pass. Boganovic up, went for the knock, but the man in front took the mark. Nolan.
Bad right hook that George had it connected.
John Nolan on the right centre wing for East Fremantle. Handballs to Renstead. Kick it. The umpire gave him time. Nolan goes in with a socket kick. Bell into the centre. This is Mithka. The ball won't bounce for him. He looks for Bell. Coming up is Holt. Oops! Down goes Bell. Managlio dives into the bottom of the pack. Now it's Valley or Rankin with a handball to Renstead. To Green. Tough and willing now. Whoops! A good shepherd by Sterrett. Doug Sims gets pulled over and he'll get the free. No, he won't. It's play on. Bradmore's there, knocked away by Ellis. Taken by Managlio. He's bumped by Brennan. There goes the handball to Alderton. Alderton with a hand pass to O'Brien. O'Brien should have hand passed it. Gets caught for holding the ball. Comerford was in the square all by himself and he forgot the hand pass.
Bad football, George.
Free kick to Clayson. He goes to the outer side. Ellis is out there. Plodding after the football now. Players have put a lot of effort in and a lot of players are tired. And the ball will be thrown in there, 60 metres from the West Perth goals.
Oh, West Perth have really come to life in the second half of this quarter. A great spectacle down there at East Fremantle Oval.
Nolan and Boganovic. Boganovic wins the knock. Alderton gets the hand pass. Comes to Perrin. 29.5 minutes gone as Perrin kicks up towards full forward. Bradmore from behind. At the back was O'Brien. Now it's taken by Sterrett. And he kicks it wide to Holt. Holt puts it up onto the half-back line. Kerr in front of Mithka. Mithka went high, couldn't hold the ball. Comes back nicely, Mithka, but Kerr's right with him. Mithka gets it through to Campbell. Campbell up into the forward pocket to Bradmore. Bradmore can't get clear. The ball goes to O'Brien. O'Brien from 40 metres takes the shot at goal. This is close. And only a point. And East Fremantle breathe a sigh of relief. West Perth 11-13. East Fremantle 13-18.
Well, Mick O'Brien has always wanted to play on the ball in the forward line, and he's done everything right about getting the ball, but he just can't put it through the goal. The polish not there.
Clayson kicks it downfield. Comerford knocked it on to Alderton. Alderton puts it into O'Brien. He's fumbled. He's messed up a couple now. O'Brien gets it back. Can he make amends? Takes the shot from 20 metres.
Tell me.
I think it's a goal. Yes, a goal to O'Brien after all that. Muggovan kicks high, hoping that someone can mark it. Comerford will be in it. Up he goes, can't hold it. Nolan gets the hand pass out wide to Jones. Now East Fremantle break up the attack. Out to the far wing they go. Wilson's out there, so is Renstead, but Wilson gets possession. Kicks long now up to the half-forward line. Harding's there, interfered with by Lockman. And Harding gets the free kick and he's limping badly. He's got an injured ankle. He was limping earlier in the quarter.
I thought he did a shoulder before half-time, George, so he could be a very sore boy at the moment.
This is Green. Green to Shaw. Shaw with a handball through to Rankin. He's been a good player at the forward line. He breaks into the open, takes a shot at goal, and that's full points to East Fremantle. And there's the siren now. Now here's the start of the last quarter with Boganovic and Nolan doing battle. Nolan winning the knock, taken out of the middle by Managlio, who hooks the ball towards centre half forward, and there's plenty of East Fremantle players. Browning has dropped the mark. In the scrimmage, East Fremantle shovel it out to Stephen Green, and he passes the ball nicely to Buckley, who's come back onto the field for the last quarter. Buckley wide to Billy Jones. He puts the ball through to Kerr. Kerr shovels the ball on now to Cassidy. Cassidy trying to get some space to have a shot at goal. He hooks the ball. Hendricks is there, can't hold the mark. Oh, it's taken by Wilson. Left foot snapped by Peter Wilson as a goal. And that'll make it very, very hard for West Perth to get back into the game. East Fremantle 15-18. Perth 12-13.
See, the longer the game's gone, the better he's got, Wilson. And there's Cassidy. West Perth put pressure on him, made it hard for him to get away. There's a lovely smile by Wilson. He got a lucky bounce, dropped it onto his left foot. That's a brilliant goal. One of the goals of the day, that one. And East Fremantle, as has been the case all day, seem to have the answers.
For South Westerly Breeze worth what, Keith? About 3 goals?
I would think so.
Nolan again wins the tap. Renstead is fumbling the ball around there in the centre. The umpire eventually blows the whistle and will bounce it. Boganovic wins this one. Perrin goes for the hand pass into the open. Alderton leading the race to the football, puts it up into the forward pocket where Browning comes across now to defend. Doug Sims closing in. Browning still got control of the ball, paddles it towards the boundary, and the umpire says deliberate, and Doug Sims has got the free kick. Well, that's the first one in the game that's been ruled deliberate. I think the umpire was right.
Yes, I agree with what he did, and because he's created a precedent now, and that's good for the game.
Now, Doug Sims within scoring distance, about 45 metres from goal. Drop punt on the left foot, swerving around the lot, but it's gone through. It's just made it. West Perth are 13-13, East Fremantle 15-18. Kickett goes for a pass to Comerford, but it's too strong. Comerford and Clayson racing for the ball. The umpire rules a push in the back, and Clayson will get the free kick. Clayson, now East Fremantle come across goal, find Brennan. This is the attacking side, but Brennan's kicked it off the side of the boot into the centre of the ground.
Only went 60
Perrin
metres.
couldn't mark it. Buckley takes it, sends a long handball up to centre half forward. Ball's knocked forward by Damon, but straight to Renstead. Renstead over the top now to Valley. Valley with a left foot snap. It's a good one, a goal. Now Bell can kick it long and does so. Up to full forward. Comerford racing back. Will he reach it in time? Browning harassing him. Comerford outnumbered. Browning's got the ball, gets caught. Comerford appeals for the free. Now it's Kickett, and he's played the ball across the boundary. Things not working for West Perth in the forward line.
Just lacking a few players, I think, George. Lacking a little bit of class to finish off their strong work. They've been very competitive midfield.
Nolan and Nelson. Nolan out-rucks him with a good finesse. O'Brien. West Perth go deeper to attack. Bradmore goes up, can't hold the mark. Browning's hand pass. Kickett comes in, he's outnumbered. Oh, it comes to O'Brien. O'Brien from 35 metres takes a shot. The breeze takes that way offline. Comerford down there with Clayson. Now at the back is Rankin. Gets a high tackle and he'll get the free kick.
Just a friendly wipe around the head.
It's Valley, not Rankin. Valley the rover. Shaw, for East Fremantle, gets pushed in the back by Nelson. The umpire says that's okay. Now he wants to bounce it.
Very obvious free kick.
Big lead now. It's 36 points to East Fremantle. Neither ruckman win the knock, but Nolan recovers best, gives the ball to Green. Up to centre half forward over Buckley's head, and Muggovan takes a strong mark.
Very solid contributor, Noel Muggovan.
Out onto the wing towards Warwick. Good shepherding by Hendricks. Infield now to Campbell. Campbell finds Alderton. Alderton draws the man, gives it to Bradmore. Bradmore from 45 metres fires a long one at goal. That's a brilliant kick. Nice bit of football by West Perth into the breeze for a goal. Brendan Bell with a free kick. Kicks down that outer wing. Nolan catches the mark from behind. Playing very well in this last term, Nolan. Into the centre he goes to Ellis. Ellis with a kick to a loose man here on the half-forward line in Shaw. Shaw looks for Alexander, who leads out. He kicks it too deep. Boganovic misses.
Could have held that.
Now this is Lockman. He gets well and truly caught. That's holding the ball. The free kick will go East Fremantle's way to Brennan, right in front of goal.
I wonder what he'll do with it. He hasn't had many shots since playing for East Fremantle. It's been incredible, the number of defenders that have been up in the forward line for East Fremantle today, and conversely the number of the attackers who are down in their back line.
Can't think he can miss from right in front of here, Keith, there. There goes his shot.
He wasn't too confident about it.
Straight through the centre. 19-19 East Fremantle. Leading West Perth 14-13. Alderton swings the ball towards the centre of the ground. Muggerman gets interfered with and gets the free kick. So he's moved up the field from centre half back. He's got this kick near centre half forward. Out wide he goes. Doug Sims the target. Knocked away from him by Wilson. Bell for West Perth. Breaks through the 50-metre line. Goes across the face of goal. And the mark to O'Brien. Mick O'Brien about 35 metres out. Kicking back into a fairly strong southwesterly breeze. It's off the side of the boot. The kick by O'Brien doesn't register a score as it goes out on a full.
Well, not doing his aspirations to play as Rover any good, George. He's done everything right bar find that big opening. He's found it twice, but he's missed quite a few.
Up goes Nolan. Couldn't hold the mark. Nelson shovels it into the open to Managlio. He hooks it in from 45 metres. By gee, that's a brilliant kick by Managlio. Straight through the centre. What a beautiful kick by Peter Managlio.